Okay, so I'm going to show you how to adjust this custom tab. Up here, you'll see all the way down to this one that says history. So we're going to cover in the majority of this class. We'll get to a few of these other ones. If you do have buttons up here and you don't want them up there, you can right click and delete. They do have to be done one at a time. So we're going to go ahead in here and say edit, delete on each of these. Start with a nice clean set so you can follow along. What you're going to do is you're going to come over here and we're going to start with the mesh drop down or hold Control, Shift, and left click, combine. And you don't have to let go of the Control and Shift. You can just go ahead and keep clicking, separate. We'll go down here to none. We're done in the mesh drop down. We're going to go over to Edit Mesh and we're going to go ahead and click on Extrude. Now merge right here, we're going to roll over and go to something called the options box. See the little highlight right there? Click on that and I'll show you what happens there with that. And then we're going to do extract. And we're going to go over to mesh tools. And we'll click append to polygon, insert edge loop, and the multi-cut tool. Lastly, we're going to come over here to modify. We're going to do center pivot. And we're going to go edit, delete by type, history. Great. These are the majority of the tools that you'll end up using inside of this class because this is how I teach modeling. There are a lot of other big fancy tools, but this is kind of the core basics of poly modeling. And this is a great way I found to teach others to begin, because it's kind of how I began. As you move from program to program, say you move over to Blender or ZBrush modeling tool or Substance's new modeling tool or 3D Studio Max, these kind of core skills and tools are going to carry along as time has gone on. And you might occasionally hear me call this the split polygon tool, and this might be the merge vertex tool. That's because those are the old names for these tools. They've since become more complex and inclusive. In the next video, I'm going to go through each of these, one video each, and discuss what they do and kind of be a little more explanatory. I'm going to explain more, basically, of what these do. Great. Talk to you soon.